This is what it's like to travel as startup founders in East Africa from Uganda. East Africa is known to house some of the largest ecosystems in Africa, particularly in Kenya. But we'll be heading over to Arusha and to Dar es Salaam in Tanzania to see what the ecosystem is like as well. This program is brought to you by Founders Launch Uganda alongside founders from Kenya and Tanzania. So sit back and enjoy the vlog as we travel across East Africa from Uganda. We arrived in Kenya in the afternoon and were received by Boniface, who was our tour guide for most of our stay in Kenya. After having some food, we didn't waste any time and we went straight to our first location, Mocha's Space.
So most of our guests that we get here are people who want to do meetings. They have a company that they want to run, or they're having a meeting for an hour or 2 or 3. They are the most affordable rates I can say so far in Nairobi, and we offer very beautiful spaces.
Okay, here we have some cards.
Okay, oh, thank you.
But I believe these are your contacts, yeah?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
At Nairobi Garage, we met with like-minded people who, like us, meet in such co-working spaces to build the ecosystem in Kenya.
Basically, have like a community of people around you to help you with the startup journey. Yeah, so that's why Anza Village was born.
How do you like the rooms?
Rooms are amazing. Looks
Amazing.
Like 5-star hotel.
5-star.
I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got what you need.
Magari means car.
And get into a market like Kenya, get into markets like Tanzania, Rwanda. Software design and development. Our flagship product is called Stores.
Our first destination on day 2 was Antler. Antler helps businesses identify problems and find ways to solve them. Also, they have an amazing co-working space.
So Antler basically sits here, but not just here. Basically here kind of in the early stage. So on one hand, we have the venture building. What the venture building looks like, which is actually the room where most of the sessions happen, is that we bring maybe 30 to 50 founders together, a group of founders. And this is the last one.
Yeah, mine is around the whole program.
Yeah.
I mean, now that we are here, seated in this room, what can be a way forward? Could we go ahead and have a bit of a discussion for the accelerator stage, and okay, maybe want to validate our ideas before again we go back, because it's important to to get it out of the way and see that, okay, maybe the idea does not work for this market or for these people, then we can go back to the other stage. So is it possible for us to as the startups that are here today, to kind of send through like the pitch decks, and you guys can have a look at them maybe earlier on independently before the program for August? And what are the chances that the Ugandan startup can actually be adopted in this program? Because as we sit here, some of us are looking to now get into the Kenyan market because there are a lot of similarities with what we're doing in Uganda. But of course, it doesn't mean that since the market seems similar, it will work.
Antler runs some programs in which businesses are brought together and they're taken through ways to better optimize for the Kenyan market. And like David, many of us were curious about joining. Before we could leave, we met with some of the startups at Antler.
I'll give you the 2-minute version of the new capital. So we're a venture capital firm. We run an accelerator program called Renew Venture Lab, which Diana might have mentioned to you. We launched it initially back in about a year ago.
We are just gonna be alone. Welcome to Nairobi for the very few who haven't been to Nairobi, and for the majority who have also been here. Karibu sana again. My name is Gibson Gisore Nyariki. I am the Chief of Staff, Head of Strategy for Adanian Labs and the ecosystem. The ecosystem entails a cocktail startup of about 40 companies that are serving interests. Pretty much investment agnostic we are, so we do not discriminate the sectors of investments that we make.
Adanian Labs helps provide technological solutions for Africa's key growing sectors that are driven by SME industries.
Oh wow! MJ.
I am the community engagement and program coordinator at Antler.
Our third location on day 2 was iLab, Strathmore University, a research and innovation center.
As mentioned, some of our services are business incubation training, whereby we partner with partners such as Standard Chartered. We have a partnership with Standard Chartered, which is the Standard Chartered Women in Tech program. How many of us have worked here?
It's amazing to see how much support and encouragement Strathmore University gives startup founders amongst their students, with a co-working space and people to guide them, such as our host. With all that knowledge we got, we set out to eat some of Kenya's staple foods in a local restaurant before moving to Millennium Work Depot.
bit younger right now, and so buzzword alert. The youth are
Millennium Work Depot provides a professional working environment that seamlessly blends comfort and style, fostering creativity and focus.
innovation in the center. We work as a team of more than 5. We have somebody else who's in charge of industry partnerships, another person does intellectual property.
On day 3, we visited Chandaria Innovation Center at Kenyatta University, providing a broad range of services categorized to support innovation and entrepreneurship among its students. We had the opportunity to meet and discuss with students with various startups looking to make a difference in Kenya.
I'm on an island in your room. You're like the sky sand.
Bana Uganda banange ono ne bampakira olwaleero nze ano ndemba mukono. I salute you guys. Thank you so much.
Before leaving Kenya, we took time to walk around the city and admire some of the amazing infrastructures in Nairobi. And the best place to see the entire city is at the top of the convention center building.
This party's not that amazing. Your friends are skin and bones. She can never replace me. How your kiss looks kind of gross.
Nairobi. We're here in Nairobi.
My name is Boniface Opany. I'm the founder of Founders Hub Africa. I hosted members of Founders Launch Uganda, and it's been an amazing experience from the day they arrived, checking into the rooms, having to switch rooms afterwards, going to visit the areas that we had set out to visit, most of which we visited. We had amazing experiences until today when we visited Kenyatta University to see the kind of work that goes on at Chandaria Innovation Center. We had amazing startups there. Finally, we came here at KICC to watch the level of infrastructure that Nairobi has. If you go to the rooftop, you realize that Nairobi has a concave shape or a bowl-like shape, and that is because of the history of Nairobi being a swamp initially before it was invaded by humans. Our journey now has come to an end. From here, we are proceeding to buy a few things, then proceed to the bus stop, from where we will depart to Arusha at 8 p.m. Yeah.
We arrived in Arusha late in the night and quickly moved to our Airbnb to have some rest.
I loved having people from anywhere in the world. It was an extra touch having people from Uganda because I have studied in Uganda, so it's some sort of connection there that is like, oh, my people from back in the days, you know, Olimurade. There's a sense of brotherhood I feel here, maybe because you're all sort of in the same purpose, but you kind of are for each other, like, this is my younger brother, this is my older brother. I felt that vibe, whereby in some groups who have come on business trips, it's like, okay, we just know each other because of work. Yeah.
We came to Arusha to take part in the Tanzanian Innovation Week at Westerwell Startup House. We were shown several well-adapted women's businesses, and as startup founders, we spoke with the women showcasing their products, and then we witnessed their presentations.
I'd like to welcome you to Innovation Week and Imarisha Program Demo Day. Karibuni sana.
Financials within a period of 6 months, we are able to generate more than 1 million of the US.
We say as incubator unlocking the potential of sustainable farming through nature recyclers. Thank you.
What kind of impact or study have you done behind that?
These smart goods, it's an alternative folder for livestock. Instead of giving a poultry, soybean, fish meal, you can give a poultry those smart goods. So
the ladies kept pitching and discussing with the audience before celebrating this memorable day. We had a 12-hour journey to Dar es Salaam, but as we waited for our departure time, we walked into 4 Points by Sheraton in Arusha, which is the oldest hotel in East Africa, where we got to learn about Tanzanite, a gem only found in Tanzania.
How do you tell if it's original?
If it's original, so as you can see, always Tanzanite has 2 colors inside the gemstone. If not 2 colors, you can get 3 colors. But for violet, it's when you can get the 3 colors, especially when it's an exceptional. So you can see you have the violet at the center, and once you take it out, you see the bluish into the angles, and you can see the reddish part, which is the burgundy.
Oh.
Yes. But for the blue Tanzanite, most of the time it's very difficult to see the violet unless you put it under a light, because it has a tendency, the blue has a tendency to introduce it, yes, to introduce itself to the gemstone.
Where's Donald? Even as we were tired and exhausted, we couldn't miss the Generative AI meetup hosted by Saruf AI.
I'm trying to figure out how to host these open source models for companies.
You wanna play a game? Yeah. Blitz.
Chess.
Chess. Yeah. You guys will have more us to get chess. Blitz chess.
Khalid, who's the co-founder of Saruf AI, took us to their offices where we played some games, and then he took us through their website.
Don't school me too much. I'm not an expert, but you seem like an expert because the expert says I don't know too much.
As we toured the Dar es Salaam Mall, we got invited into a crypto gathering. where we were served free pizza each and a soda.
All right. The actual purpose of the event is actually to share the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency adoption. Actually, specifically in this event, we talk about Bitcoin and the history and the evolution of money to where we are, from where we came from, where we are, and where we're going. So it's all about technology and the advancement of digital currencies, specifically cryptocurrency. But actually here we are only focused on Bitcoin, and CBC community is much focused on Bitcoin adoption to different communities all over Africa. Yeah.
So my name is Caleb. I'm a software engineer, but also I'm a startup founder of a company called Sarufi AI. What we do basically, we help, we have a platform called Sarufi that helps developers to build chatbots, and ideally I build chatbot that they can plug and play payments, they can deploy to WhatsApp, SMS, IVR. And then today we hosted a meetup called Generative AI meetup, mostly talking about how we can deploy LLM generative AI models to production. And then yeah, I had a chance to hang out with Founders Launch from Uganda. It was really an awesome time. Yeah, I hope to visit you guys in Uganda and to learn more about the ecosystem, because I know I'm blank now. Thank you.
It's day 6 of our East Africa tour, and we have woken up to a cozy breakfast before setting off to our first location of the day.
Can I write,
Congratulations,
please?
man.
Nice. You need a break. Can I write, please? Can I write?
Here we are at the University of Dar es Salaam, which is home to the largest library in East Africa, and it looks amazing as well. Leading us along is Kusi, who is our tour guide today. We got to settle in at a cafe and had discussions with some Tanzanian startup founders.
Michael. This is Michael Nyamwera.
Yes.
He's also a founder of many things.
Yeah.
He has been to Bongo, outside Bongo, America, Latin. So he also has a vast experience. Jared has been in the agriculture space for over 10 years.
Oh wow.
He has a vast experience in that. My friend here is in machine learning and also development. So this the founders you have now, so they can continue producing.
My name is Michael Nyamwera. I'm a founder and CEO of Amini. Yeah, actually within the fintech space for the past 8 years now. Actually a collective 10 years of a decade right now in the startup ecosystem and etc. And I'm actually the former head of operations of Yellowcut. I think you've heard about. Head of operations in East Africa. I was the country director as well.
Oh wow.
Sure. Yeah, and for the past 6 months I've been in Silicon Valley. Yes, I just came back to Tanzania recently.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so my name is Nicholas. I carried some cards for you guys.
Oh, just to simplify the procedure. This way.
Okay. I was downplaying it, but from Nairobi, yes.
From Nairobi.
So, yes. So anyway, I'm a founder as well. I'm the founder of Happy Brands.
There was no better way to end the trip other than at the beach in Dar es Salaam.
Nobody's watching, don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching, don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause
Yes, so my name is David from OmniGym, and as I speak, we're here in Nairobi, preparing to set off back to Uganda. And just to recap on the maiden voyage we had with Founders Lounge, we came as a group of about 7 people with different startups, and so we set upon this journey to be part of the Founders Lounge program, to kind of understand what the ecosystem looks like across East Africa. And yeah, it was a beautiful trip. And right now, as I mentioned, we're heading back to Uganda. Tired, but excited about the journey that we've had and also the journey that we're going to have moving forward, given the fact that we've learned so many things that probably you couldn't learn by just sitting at home and asking a few people a few questions. So those of you who are thinking of something like this, the next time Founders Lounge puts out a call to action, please make sure you rally your armies and come forth, because if you can experience what the ecosystem has, you'll be able to see how best your business can scale across East Africa and possibly across Africa. And without it, you'll never know, and you'll always live in the sea of stagnation, and you'll miss out on the opportunities that come and lie ahead.
Hi, my name is Gladys Sacha, founder of Gary's Agri Solutions. My reason to join on this road trip, one, it was an East African show to meet the biggest founders across East Africa. Our first day experience, of course, it was very good. Getting into Nairobi, it was my first time experience, seeing the vibrant city. People are busy. They don't want to give you any time to, waste around. But then it was a very beautiful experience. We went across the different hubs in Nairobi, met other founders, got to learn from them and their different experiences, how they are working so hard 24/7. One hint, they told us, when you want to break into this market, you should learn how to keep your time. Anyway, my takeaway is we should really keep on exploring and building a big founders lounge for an African market. Thank you. See you. Bye.